So here's something that confuses a lot of women in midlife. You're eating healthy, but your belly isn't changing or it's getting worse. And part of the problem might be this. Some of the foods that you've been told are healthy can actually make your menopause belly harder to lose. Not because they're bad, but because of how your body responds to them now. If we haven't met yet, I'm Dariella Ganitsky. I'm a registered dietitian and a functional medicine practitioner. And I help women in their 40s and 50s support their metabolism and their hormones in a way that is realistic. And today I'm going to walk you through 5 foods that are often labeled as healthy, but can actually work against your metabolism, blood sugar, and hormones if you're not eating them strategically. More importantly, I'm going to show you exactly what to do instead. So let's go. Number 1, granola. Granola is one of the biggest ones I see. It sounds super healthy, right? It has oats, nuts, seeds, but most granola is very easy to overeat and it's really high in sugar, even when it's labeled natural. So what happens? You get a quick blood sugar spike, which means your insulin is going to go up, and insulin tells your body to store fat, especially around your belly. And because granola is low in protein, it doesn't keep you full for very long. So what I recommend instead, you don't have to cut it out completely, but you want to balance it out. So try pairing it maybe with some Greek yogurt, where you just sprinkle a little bit of granola on top, along with some berries. Or have some protein on the side, like cottage cheese or eggs or some breakfast sausage. That way you're turning it into a meal that can stabilize your blood sugar instead of spiking. Number 2, smoothies. Smoothies can be great, but most of them are built in a way that actually works against your midlife metabolism. I see women adding frozen fruit, bananas, almond milk, maybe spinach, but there's never any real protein to anchor that smoothie. So this means it's going to digest very quickly. It's going to spike your blood sugar. It's going to lead to a crash, which only drives your cravings and fat storage later. So what I recommend doing instead is building your smoothie like a balanced meal. Number 1, always think of protein. What protein am I going to add to that smoothie? It can be whey protein, plant-based protein, Greek yogurt. I don't care. You pick your protein. Number 2, add fiber. That could look like chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, walnuts. Again, you pick what you desire. And then add some healthy fats, like some avocado or nut butters or coconut oil. And then last, you're going to add your fruit. And this is where I recommend using berries just because they're a lot lower in sugar than some of those tropical fruits. Now that will be a smoothie that actually keeps you full for hours. Number 3 is oat milk. Oat milk is everywhere right now, especially in coffee. It's basically liquid carbs though. And because it's processed, it's actually going to spike your blood sugar very quickly. So if you're having 1, 2, maybe 3 oat milk lattes a day, that can quietly keep your insulin elevated all day long. So instead, swap that oat milk for almond milk, like an unsweetened almond milk, unsweetened coconut milk, or just good old cow milk if you tolerate dairy. Also, if you can, pair your coffee with some protein instead of drinking it by itself. Something as simple as like eggs or a protein shake can make a big difference. Moving on to number 4, which is dried fruit. Dried fruit is another one that seems healthy, and it can be, but it's very concentrated. So it's really easy to eat a large amount of sugar very quickly without even realizing it. And on its own, it's just going to spike your blood sugar really fast. So instead of eating alone, pair it with some nuts, nut butter, cheese, some kind of protein to go with it. Or just swap it out for fresh fruit, which has a higher water content and it's going to keep you full longer. Number 5, healthy snack bars. Now, this one surprises a lot of women because I have a lot of clients that eat protein bars and snack bars as an easy, quick to go item. But most snack bars, even the healthy ones, are made with dates, syrups, processed grains. So they actually act more like a quick sugar hit than a balanced snack, which means you're going to be hungry not long after you eat it. What I recommend instead is real food. My favorite options are Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, hard-boiled eggs, rolled up turkey, or even just leftovers, which are sometimes one of the best options, actually. Now, if you want to eat a bar, try to look for one that has 15 to maybe 20 grams of protein in it and low in the added sugar. Okay, so here's the big takeaway. These foods are not bad, but in midlife, your body's just more sensitive to blood sugar spikes, to insulin spikes. And when insulin stays elevated, your body is more likely to store fat around your belly. So instead of asking yourself, is this food healthy? I want you to start asking yourself, does this meal have enough protein to keep me full and stable? And if this is where you're not sure where to start, especially with protein, I created a free guide to help you. It's called Power Up with Protein, and it walks you through how much protein you actually need in midlife, the best protein sources, and simple ways to add it to your meals without overthinking. You can download it below in the links. So for now, just pick one of these foods and adjust how you're eating it. You don't need to be perfect. Just add some protein, balance it out, and I will see you in the next video.